Hi Cancerians, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. So we're going to do your week ahead reading, the 27th of June through to the 27th of May, through to the 2nd of June. You've already got a month ahead reading up next door. If you want to check that out, please feel free to, guys. So for your reading for the week ahead, we are using the Everyday Witch Tarot, just to get one card to see what the energy is you need to focus on. We are using the Everyday Enchantment Tarot by Poppy Palin. You guys that follow me ardently know that it's my favourite deck at the moment to get the body of the reading. We're using the Modern Spellcasters Tarot just to see any other energies that we need to focus on for the week. And for your spiritual guidance for the week, we're going to use Carl Gray's Keepers of the Light. Okay. So with that being said, Cancerians, let's put these to the side and let's have a look at what we need to see here. Okay. So, what is it through the Witch's Tarot that Cancerians need to focus on for the next few days? I'm not going to take all those cards, there's too many of them, okay? In one card, please, what is it that Cancerians need to focus on? What is it that they need to focus on between the 27th of May and the 2nd of June? Show me. Oh, I've got an itchy eye here, okay. Right. You need to focus on, guys, the Six of Swords. Okay, so, you know, the Six of Swords is all about overcoming trauma. You know, the trauma was back in the Five of Swords, just before we got here. Now, in the Five of Swords, we know the card that kind of comes before the Six. There's a conflict with another individual. The Five of Swords, just before we get to the Six, indicates war, arguments, abuse, jealousy, bitching, gossip, being outcasted by others, being picked on, bullied by others. Well, the Six of Swords says we overcome this now. The Five of Swords before this card indicates to doubt oneself because somebody has more power than you do. So it's about feeling powerless. Well, with the Six of Swords, you're moving on from that, okay? So, and also you've got the moon in front of this person here. So she is following her intuition, all right? But this is all about overcoming a really, but you know, the general kind of, you know, cheesy line that we get is like moving into calmer waters. Okay, so things are kind of moving forward, but if you look at this Six of Swords energy, she's following a couple of people here, so they're escaping a fight. And I think the focus really for the week, Cancerians, has to be, it's not, I mean, it could be a fight that you're in, but there was conflict, there was some form of conflict, whatever conflict it was, whether you were dealing with a bully, whether you were dealing with bitches, whether you were dealing with troublemakers, whether you were dealing with a conflict with your neighbour, you know, whatever the conflict was with the Five of Swords, whether you were dealing with an unreasonable lover, Cancerians, this is all about, the focus needs to be about moving away from that. So your focus needs to be about moving away. I'm noticing that this is kind of in the dead of night, and this person looks a little bit like, oh, don't tell anyone. Can you see the face on that individual? They're like, oh, don't tell anyone. So I feel that you need to focus on moving away from a situation, but in a very undramatic way, because it's almost like this person, for me, when I look at this card, it reminds me of somebody who's stealing away in the dead of the night, like no drama, like with the least fanfare. And I feel that I get the impression that you need to focus on moving away from a situation without any drama, without any fanfare, and just kind of doing it. Do you see what I mean? If you're going to do it, just do it, as it were, if that makes any sense. Okay, but it's all about moving away as calmly as you possibly can from a situation that wasn't very favourable. Let's have a look at the past of the situation. Because in the past, Cancerians, you guys experienced the moon in the reverse. I feel that you experienced enlightenment. I mean, how I read the moon in the reverse, and the moon card often, some people read it as Pisces energy, I read it as a Cancerian energy. So I get the impression that this was you guys. I feel that you came to a place, a place of enlightenment. I think that you really did come to a place of enlightenment with that moon reversed. I think that you were starting to see things a lot clearer with the moon in the reverse showing here, Cancerians, okay? Six of Cups energy about the past. All right, so I think that you were starting to see something very clearly about the past, with the moon reverse being the seeing clearly card, and the Six of Cups energy being about the past. And also I think that you were starting to see something very clearly about a very close relationship that you were in. This could have been a soulmate relationship with the Six of Cups, and that you needed to put it behind you. Can you see? You've got the Eight of Cups now showing here. So you guys realised something with this moon in reverse. You could see very clearly in terms of the past or a close relationship that you needed to turn your back on this. All right, and I'm just going to quickly get a couple of clarifiers and ask. I'll get it through the Witches Tarot, why you felt the need to turn your back on a soulmate relationship or a close relationship or something that happened in the past. Why did it, in 1 to 2 cards, why did Cancerians feel the need to do this? What was it that they were seeing clearly? You were seeing clearly the Six of Wands reversed. There is no victory in this. There's no success with this. You couldn't be successful in this relationship with the Six of Wands in the reverse. Okay, Four of Swords reversed. So Four of Swords reversed means to return. So returning, I mean, there's two things with the Four of Swords reverse. Four of Swords reverse means restlessness, okay? So some of you guys are seeing very clearly that there's no victory with a relationship that makes you feel out of sorts and doesn't bring you peace. Four of Swords reverse, and makes you feel restless. For some of you guys, you saw very clearly that you couldn't have any success with returning to a relationship, the Four of Wands in the reverse, but you couldn't, again, have any success with a relationship that didn't make you feel comfortable. Four of Swords in the upright, look, she's in a bed, she feels comfortable, she's asleep, all right? Lack of comfortable, bad dreams, Four of Swords reverse. So you knew that you couldn't be successful in a relationship that didn't make you feel, you know, particularly comfortable, okay? Cancerians, and that's why you realise with the moon energy, I don't feel comfortable in this. How can we be successful if we just can't be comfortable? If we're always in a fight as well, because the Four of Swords in the upright is no time to fight. Sword must go down. But in the reverse, it's time to fight. It's time to fight. So how can you feel comfortable? How can you feel successful with the Six of Wands in the reverse when you're always fighting, when there's no time to breathe? It's almost like you can't come up for air. There's no time to relax in this relationship. You can't get relaxed. So you guys are like, you know what, I realise now I've just got to kind of turn my back, Eight of Cups energy, on the past. I've got to turn my back on what I thought was a soulmate relationship. And that's why focus needs to be on just leaving something alone, just following your intuition and moving on from it. Now, what is your thought process going on into the week concerning this, Cancerians? What is Cancerians' thought process going on into the week concerning this? Well, you are kind of... I think that, number one, you're quite diplomatic about things and you're using your head over your heart with the Justice energy, because that's what Justice is. It's about diplomacy and kind of using your head over your heart. There's no time to give your heart over to a situation, especially when it's as volatile as this. You know, because once you give your heart to it, this is probably your soulmate with the Six of Cups. This is someone you've lived many lifetimes with. This is a very strong karmic relationship that you have with this individual here. And you're about to turn your back on it and you're like, fuck. This is like the biggest relationship I ever had. This is the strongest relationship and I'm about to walk out on it because I know that this is the right thing to do. You know, how can I feel comfortable and how can we be successful in a relationship when neither of us ever gets any peace? Four of Swords reverse, where we're always arguing or saying stuff to each other. But then your thought is, well, I need to be diplomatic about this Justice energy showing up here. I need to weigh up the pros and cons and be diplomatic and most of all make a decision from the head rather than the heart with the Justice energy showing here. There you go, the Seven of Coins. Because I feel that what's happening here, can you see on this Seven of Coins how this person has, you know, stitched all these cushions together and somebody's offering her money. So she's kind of considering an offer here. You know, you need to be, it's almost like concerning this energy here, Cancerians. Your thought is, I need to weigh up the pros and cons of accepting maybe their offer. Maybe this person's come back and said, I don't want you to go. And it doesn't say it here, but the ball is in your court. The ball is in your court. Because I think that what's happening here is you've got such a strong karmic tie to this individual. You guys have been on this road forever. You've been on this road in many lifetimes, but just with different people playing your role. And as I figure with karmic relationships and karmic ties that need to be broken, we don't have a devil showing up here, but this might as well be showing the devil because you guys have very strong devil energy. This is such a strong bond between you and this individual. The problem is you keep going back and forth, I think, because this person's still offering you something here. They're still saying, look, you give to me and I've got something to offer. In other words, the cushions are just representative of what you have to give to this person. And this person figures, you know, it's a transaction between the both of us. We can still kind of work because we've still got something to give to each other. And you're kind of weighing that up and saying, well, you know, do we still have something to give to each other? So I put it like that, actually. Your mind in terms of this is you're saying, do we still have something to give to each other? Because remember, it's a transaction. You got the cushions, they've got the cash. And this person's taking a step back and saying, should I take the money for this or should I? It's almost like you're saying to yourself, should I ask for more or should I just take things the way it is, So your mindset is kind of like, with the justice energy, I need to be diplomatic in this. I need to weigh up whether there is something we still got to give to each other, within this relationship. Showing up here. 8 of Wands energy. Your mindset is justice. I need to be diplomatic in this energy. You're saying that I now know, moon reversed, that I have to walk away, 8 of Cups, from this karmic relationship, 6 of Cups, because we are not successful. How can we be successful? We're not successful when we're fighting, 4 of Swords energy. We're not supporting each other by fighting, 4 of Swords energy. And concerning that, your mindset is, but I need to be diplomatic when I'm reaching a conclusion here where I'm deciding whether I'm going to do this or not. Because I'm wondering, and she's wondering, do we still have something to give to each other? Should we be making more of an effort with the 8 of Wands energy showing here? Should we be putting more action into this relationship with the 8 of Wands? Some of you guys are wondering with that justice energy. Mentally you're saying, if I'm going to walk away, well, I need to weigh the pros and cons because, I'm wondering, if I took what they gave to me, would this advance the relationship? Because she's considering, should I take the money? See, look at her face. She's saying, should I take the money? This is just a metaphor for you guys saying, should I just take what they give me? And if I take what they give me, would this advance us? 8 of Wands is all about advancement in relationships as well. Would this advance us? Would this move us forward? What is the universe saying for you to do, Cancerians? Well, the advice is the King of Wands. Now, it's not the blind leading the blind. This is the advice. King of Wands. Let's get the next one. Because this might be the person that you're dealing with. But King of Wands can also be read as a Cancerian. So that could be you. Magician. So this is somebody who is action orientated. So the advice is you need to take action. Magician, plant seeds. Because you can see here he's planting seeds. He's doing the groundwork. Can you see? He's got the soil. So this is where it starts. So you need to be proactive. Okay, you need to start laying the groundwork. Now when we lay the groundwork, what I think this is saying, Cancerians, is that you need to kind of start laying the foundations. So you need to start in a way laying down the law, in a way, in terms of what you want in this relationship. Magician energy here. The King of Coins. If you want a healthy crop. Because the King, I'm not going to read these as energies. I'm going to read them. I'm not going to read these as people. I'm reading them as energies. And they're pretty strong. You've got a King of Wands, action orientated. Magicians create. They lay the foundations for other things to, happen and to evolve. They cultivate. And this is cultivation as well. So can you see what he's doing? He's planting the seeds and this is growing from whatever he's planting. So this is you laying the foundation if you want a healthy crop. Okay? Because this is the healthy crop. And there you start. You start being the magician, putting that soil in, and then you get your healthy crop. But you've got to take the action. And also you've got to lead. Can you see? King of Wands is a leader. So you've got to take the lead. King of Wands can be read as a Cancerian energy as well, Cancer, right? So you've got to take the lead. That's the advice from the universe. You've got to take the lead. And how are you going to take the lead? Well, you've got to start laying those foundations if you want the healthy crop of the King of Coins. So this card is actually saying you need to focus on moving forward in this relationship, guided by your intuition. It's not about escaping or running away. It's how do we overcome the Five of Wands, Five of Swords, the fight of the Five of Swords. How do I take control of this? How do I put myself in front? Because she's got the 6 swords in a rucksack. It's not in front of her. There's nothing blocking her vision. Sixes mean harmony. She has harmonious ideas right behind her head. Her thoughts are of harmony, and she's being led by intuition of the moon. So this is all about moving forward. This is all about finding clarity. This is the metaphor for finding clarity and seeing things clearly. So Cancerians, basically the week, you need to focus on finding clarity, finding the truth. And tapping into that intuition. Because, we'll get this reading again, in the past, guys, you thought to yourself with the moon in the reverse, it was very clear and apparent to you that you needed to turn your back, 8 of Cups energy, on a very strong karmic relationship, the 6 of Cups, because you guys said to yourself, we are not successful together. 6 of Wands in reverse. We do not support each other when we're at each other's throats, when we're arguing. 4 of Swords. You also said to yourself, I see clearly that I've got to turn my back on this karmic relationship because we are not successful. I cannot see us being successful. 6 of Wands in the reverse. When the relationship is so fraught with frustration and anger and restlessness, 4 of Swords reversed. But then going into the week, you guys are kind of like, well, I need to be diplomatic about this. If I take what they give me, can we advance? 8 of Wands as a couple. Can we move forward? Can we spiritually grow as a couple? Because 8 of Wands represents our spirit. And the wands hurtle through the air. So it's spiritual growth. So I need to be diplomatic about this. Now you're saying to yourself, I'm thinking with my head and not my heart. If I take, look, she's considering taking the money for her goods. If I take what they give me, can we spiritually advance and grow as a couple? Can we do that? And the universe is saying, yes, you can. But not if you take what they give you. Because you got to take the lead. Do you see where I'm coming from? You're saying if I take, this is you, if I take what they give me, can we advance spiritually? Can we spiritually grow as a couple? The universe is actually saying, well, no, you can't. Because you can advance. Focus on advancement for the week, 6 of Swords. But it's got to be on your terms, unfortunately. Because you've got to take the lead because you're the King of Wands. The advice is you're going to have to take the lead. You're going to have to lead this individual. You're going to have to lead them. And how you're going to lead them is by the Magician energy. Laying the groundwork if you want a healthy relationship, King of Coins. Unfortunately, you know, we want balance in relationships, of course we do. Everybody wants a balanced relationship. Everybody wants a relationship where, you know, it's give and take and 2 people can get along and it's harmonious and stuff like that. But unfortunately, I think the universe, what they see is somebody in your life, Cancerians, that is probably taking a great deal of advantage. I see somebody because you can't take what they give you because you're like, if I take what they offer me though, will I advance spiritually? Will this help me to advance spiritually? Will it help us to advance spiritually? And again, can you see how this person is giving you the letter? So again, it's you taking something from the individual. Is this going to advance you? Is this going to help the relationship grow? But the universe is saying, well, no, it's not, because you've got to take the lead. It's not telling me that you take what they give you. They've got to take what you give them. By planting a seed here that grows to something that is very, very healthy. King of Coins. In order to get your healthy crops, you have to cultivate the land first, which is what the Magician is basically doing. But you've got to do this because somebody's taking advantage. That's why you're procrastinating. You say, I don't know whether to take what they want to give me. Because you know that this is why you've decided to turn your back in the past. Maybe it's this person that's being restless with the 4 of Swords reversed. How can you have a healthy relationship when this person is always in and out? 4 of Swords energy. They're never parking their ass. They're always around the place. You know what? I don't know how you're going to do it, but the universe seems to be saying to me, it's you that takes the lead or you cut it dead. Because this person, it looks to me like this person's kind of taking the piss, Cancerians. So you either take the lead in the situation and this person follows, they follow your lead, or it's nothing. I think when I look at this reading, I feel that this week, if this resonates with you, you're going to have to give somebody an ultimatum in a relationship, because I don't think it's working their way. I think that they look to me like somebody who's an advantage taker, to be honest with you, Cancerians. And I know I'm going to get people saying, no, you've got it the wrong way around, but this is Cancerians reading, so I'm reading it from their point of view, okay? It's all or nothing for you guys this week. You either give the person an ultimatum. Okay, you got three choices. You either keep things the way that they are and start building up the resentment that I feel some of you guys are feeling. Okay. You walk away, or you give them an ultimatum. And if they don't want to follow that ultimatum, then what do you do? Okay. Let's get on with the final reading for you guys. What are the other energies? What are the other energies coming in for Cancerians, 27th of May through to the 2nd of June? Show me in 5 cards. So the first card is Page of Swords. So Page of Swords can be a little bit of difficult communication. Sometimes, though, this is a study, this is an email, this is a text message, it's electronic mail, it's a conversation, it's small talk. Page of Swords. Okay, some of you guys got, I don't want to say you've got, I mean, this is you. So somebody might be trying to verbally have some words with you. This is you. Cancer, it can be King of Cups or Queen of Cups. So somebody might be trying to undermine you here for some of you guys. This might be the person you're dealing with, the Page of Swords going in to strike on the King of Cups. Okay? Potentially. 7 of Coins. Okay, some of you guys are cultivating. You are planting some seeds. New seeds. 7 of Coins shows up here again. Or there could be somebody's arguing with you about a business deal, for example. 7 of Coins energy. 9 of Wands energy. Can you see what she's doing? She's on the attack. What's she looking at? The Magician. Some of you guys are suspicious of a magician. Could be a Gemini individual. This could also be somebody who's advertising something. Magicians often, can you see, he's like, well, hey, get your 50% deal today. Look what's on my table, man. But he's got a snake, you know. He's just really looking, he's an opportunist. He's looking for an opportunity. Some of you guys, probably the week, is saying that you're very cautious. But also as advice, probably it's good to be very cautious of people who give you things that look too good to be true as well. All right. There might be somebody who's saying something to you there. Somebody who's challenging you via words. All right, I am seeing you guys cultivating a new project, or you're planting some new seeds. But be careful of, oopsie daisy. Be careful of kind of, you know, people who promise you the earth when they can't deliver it. You know, this is somebody who's prospecting. It's an opportunist sometimes, okay? What else energies for, what else energies, please, for Cancerians coming in? Ace of Wands, new beginnings. Ace of Wands, new projects, new ideas, things starting up. There you go, that will give you recognition. 6 of Wands, nice. There's a new project or something new is happening here. Something new is springing up, the Ace of Wands energy. And I feel that this is going to give you guys some really good attention. I think you're going to get attention. Some of you guys, if you're female watching this, you're going to get attention from a very strong sexual energy here. Attention from the male sex. All Star, healing coming in as well. This is success and dreams being granted. But also healing showing up here with the Star energy. The Hierophant, which is really nice. You're getting some spiritual guidance as well for you guys, okay? This is spiritual and this is guidance. Both cards represent guidance anyway, but some spiritual guidance coming in for you guys here. 10 of Coins, nice. So some of you guys, the Hierophant and the 10 of Coins energy, that's a marriage. All right, I'm seeing healing for some of you guys in a marriage coming up here. All right, I'm seeing 6 of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands can be sex. And the 6 of Wands can be successful. It can be recognition. It can be people who are demanding or wanting that. So maybe some sexual energy, sexual relations perhaps for some of you guys. Maybe this is going to help heal a relationship, a marriage. It might be something to do with sexual relationships, helping to heal a relationship or a marriage. This can be an F-body, I'm afraid, as well. Somebody who's only looking for sex. Because this guy here, Six of Wands, can simply be looking for sex with the Eight of Wands. If you've had somebody like this, Cancerians, you're going to be overcoming it, okay, with the star energy. This could be from counsel, from advice, help, support from an elder, possibly within the family, okay, because Hierophants can be elders and family members within the family, strong, secure family members. You're getting some advice, that type of thing. But also healing within a marriage or a long-term relationship. Hierophant and the Ten of Coins. New beginnings or new projects starting. Some of you guys gaining recognition from the get-go with that. Also, though, Cancerians, we do have some somebody who's kind of being a little bit challenging, I think, verbally. But I do feel that you guys are literally investing in something new. You're planting new seeds, showing up here. It could be something to do with this new project that you're gaining recognition for. But be careful, I would say, with the Nine of Wands energy, guys. If something looks too good to be true, it usually is. This guy is prospecting. He's got a snake. Can you see how the snake is at the bottom of the Magician? Kind of symbolises somebody who's searching for something. Can you see how snakes are like, psst, what's there? What is there? This is like that snake at the bottom there. This guy's prospecting. He's showing you stuff because he's prospecting. So just be on your guard against that type of an individual as well. But otherwise, very good week for you guys. Other energies showing up here. Very strong family ties as well, I feel here. And very good advice. Finally, let's just have a look at the spiritual advice for the week. What is the spiritual advice, universe, that you have for Cancerians, 27th of May through to the 2nd of June in one card? What is the spiritual advice? Okay, this one wants to come out. Two of them, actually. From Melchizedek. Melchizedek, it says, higher learning. Okay. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required for further progress. Nice. Hierophant energy, very much so. And Mercury, and that's Magician energy as well. It's funny how you had the Hierophant, which I associate with that card, and the Magician, which is Mercury as well, that came up. Open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. Nice. Lovely energies. Really, really nice. Okay, excellent. All right, that's your reading, guys. I'd like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe. Have a great day. If you'd like to order a personal reading, just go through to my website. The link is at the bottom of the comments. Not on the bottom, at the top of the comments page. And also make sure you check out your monthly reading for June as well. It's up there too. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.